The next day, you take Ian's frame to the Stanford Hackerspace, which has more tools for electronics.
I wasn't even in that chapter. Come on.
None of the other students are around in the morning on a Sunday, but the long stainless steel workbenches are littered with their strange half-finished projects. A half-disassembled Furby, a potato gun, a circuit board connected to a houseplant. Ellie knows you'll need a little time with the motors, so she's coming in later. You begin assembling the motors and wires that will power Ian's frame. What will you use as a power source? Alright, so we have power source options, guys. We have a car battery. It's big and bulky, but also inexpensive and locally made. A motorcycle battery, not quite as bulky nor as powerful as the car battery. A biodiesel engine, good for the environment, but everybody likes this.
Sorry.
Everybody likes the smell of French fries, and everybody likes the smell of French fries. Cell phone batteries made in China, lightweight and cheap while providing reasonable power. Clearly the best choice for a dexterous robot.
I like the third choice. I feel like
The
there's
biodiesel
no...
engine.
Like, why would we not... Like, we want Ian to smell good. We want him to smell like French fries.
I do obviously have a natural musk of French fry.
It's already like it's how he is. French fries.
You want to do that?
Alright, I'm good with biodiesel. What do our
I mean,
few
it might
viewers
be.
say?
What if you spill oil on a child?
Artisanal handmade car batteries. The power of Ian the Great. That isn't really an answer, but
Man, Ian, you have a fan club, I think.
I've always had it.
This is new. This is
like,
new as of today.
This fan club.
Maybe I just didn't share all of my fan mail with you, Kyle.
Wow.
Biodiesel and run it on pickle juice.
Someone's the ring
Locally
over.
sourced 100% organic.
Alright, so biodiesel? You going biodiesel?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yes.
Yes, biodiesel.
Downside, the biodiesel engine was made by Volkswagen. Oh.
You're more environmentally and socially conscious than most inventors, ready to sacrifice some elegance in the name of saving the planet. You have your buckets full of leftover grease from nearby fast food restaurants all ready to go. People near Ian will find his smell of McDonald's French fries strangely comforting.
Yeah.
Plus empathy!
Correct.
2 empathies! Oh,
You'll need a lot of motors to be able to power your full robot. In addition to the motors he needs when he walks and the motors to power his multi-tool hands, he also needs motors for moving his head and eyes. But after specking out the power available to you, you can still splurge by adding extra motors to one place. What will it be? Extra degrees of freedom in the face for realistic facial expressions. I think that's out the window already, right?
No way.
aren't we just a giant bank of cameras?
Yeah.
Just a little smiley
In
face.
Ian's multi-tool hands for fine manipulation,
Oh, yeah.
or save the power for Ian's mind.
Of course, the mind.
Mine.
Or do we want it to be a surgeon? Multi-tool
You still have to
for
be smart
fine
to be a
manipulation.
I don't know.
He's already got multi-tool hands. Those have got to be pretty good on their own, right?
Yeah, so maybe for the mind.
Yeah, let's save the power.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
You decide not to add any more motors to Ian. The extra power could be used to overclock Ian's multi-core CPUs instead, +3 to autonomy.
That's not gonna go wrong.
You suppose you could call Ian hot-headed, sorry.
Is that how that
Is
works?
that a pun? Like,
I guess when you overclock something,
It
it gets
overheats.
hotter. Yeah.
Computer humor.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's about lunchtime when Ellie enters the hackerspace wearing a red blouse and polka dot skirt fit for the summery weather outside.
I love these. I love closed descriptions.
It's like an actual novel.
Yeah, this is what I like about like
People
Les
are
Miserables.
overwhelmingly
and stuff
for
like
the
that.
mind, by which I mean 2 people said mind. So
Okay.
we did good.
She's carrying. Don't say numbers. People in the future won't know if you don't say numbers.
I'm sorry, 200 people said mine.
She's carrying a translucent blue container full of stuffed grape leaves.
Yes!
What? How do you can stuff?
Yes,
grape
you
leaves?
can, and they're amazing.
Oh yeah, they're
Rolled
so
grape
good.
leaves, but
They're like little they're like little spring rolls made
they're
for Greeks.
great.
Hey Rosie, she says. I
Are
thought
we
you.
over it? Oh, sorry, sorry, Kyle.
I thought you might have forgotten about lunch, so I brought extra for you. She looks at Ian's frame with interest.
They always.
All the ladies.
Alright, 3 options. We have, what are you working on, Ellie? You brought lunch for me? Thank you, you shouldn't have. Or, hang on, I was in the middle of a thought.
Oh.
Let's not do the third one. I feel like we're mixing up on
That's
this.
terrible.
You're gonna try and touch my hair again?
Oh my god. That would make me cry and go away.
Second one? Thank her for the lunch. Just to...
I mean, we did make out with her. I
Make
feel
her
like
being
we
a
do
douche.
Yeah.
You wanna read this one, Rachel?
Sure. Of course. She brings over the stuffed grape leaves and you help yourself. Ellie examines Ian's body. I'm sorry.
I love this name suggestion. That was great.
It definitely.
Whoever suggested that, good on you.
Okay, I'm gonna have to try and read this. It definitely looks a little odd.
No, go back. Go back.
Ellie says, people won't be quite sure what to make of it. That's probably good, you say. I want him to be his own thing.
Success.
You take your smartphone out of your pocket and snap it into place in the core of the robot's frame. Ellie looks on with dismay. Aren't you ever planning on calling anyone again? I can always get a new one, you say.
Yes, you idiot. I'm going to get another phone. I'm not going to live my life without telecommunications.
Then you put
I
it...
suggest dumping Ellie.
Oh.
She's just flirting. Then you put a tiny periscope in the place that will channel light from the robot's ostensible eyes to your smartphone's camera. You start up the app that will bring the robot fully to life. A barbershop pole progress bar inches across the screen as the program systematically destroys all the other information on your phone to make room for Ian's working memory.
Ian is people too, they say.
As the program is booting, you place Ian on the Formica floor so that he is ready to move around. When Ian's brain is done booting up, your smartphone screen is simply a big red button on your robot's back that says go.
Woo! Oh my god.
And then the button says go.
Alright, you wanna read?
Okay. Ian slowly raises, then lowers his multi-tool hands. He then makes a motion as if he's gathering energy near his chest to throw a fireball, but strikes an imploring pose instead.
Your control is on with hashtag dump Ellie.
It's doing Tai Chi, Ellie says, nonplussed. Why is it doing Tai Chi? It's sort of a tradition in Japanese, or it's sort of a it's sort of a traditional in Japan to show off new robots' grace of movement by having them do interpretive dance, you explain. It seemed like a good idea for letting him learn his motor parameters in a controlled way. Plus, if he does this whenever he wakes up in the morning, it's good to practice his motor control. Plus one grace. Ian completes his Tai Chi warm-up with grace.
As I do every morning.
Ellie claps. I'm impressed. You feel pretty good about that. A whole flawless run for the first time out means that your motor control code is pretty great.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't attribute any of it to Ian. That's great. Reading on of Ian's left foot also.
What does that mean?
It's a documentary that won an Oscar or something.
Oh.
You mean My Left Foot? The
Well,
Daniel Day-Lewis film?
Ian's left foot is my left foot. Obviously.
It's not a documentary. It's
Done with his Tai Chi forms, Ian walks up to
I
Ellie.
just chose a genre at random.
Ellie cautiously waits for Ian to approach. The robot does so and extends a hand, which itself is extending and retracting various knives, corkscrews, and tools.
Oh my.
These all retract for the moment. Ellie relaxes and offers her hand. Ellie, pleased to meet you, Ian. They shake. Is Master alright for what Ian calls you? So we have options here. Yes, classic. No, Ian should call me by my first name. I prefer Sensei. A simple ma'am will do. Or I'd like to type exactly what my robot should call me. Alright.
Keyblade 133 is here.
Let's oh hi Keyblader. I kinda like meatbag.
Yeah,
but I don't know if that's a little bit too
What about like sweet meat bag or
sweet, my sweet meatbag.
Miss Meatbag.
lady meat bag?
Fleshy darling Rosie.
Fleshy darling.
I don't like the word fleshy.
Ian should be put on all USA money. Can't say it.
Oh wait, no, I
We
can't
should
say
put
that.
all USA money on Ian. I think that would be a better choice.
Do it.
Oh!
Oh, bad
Ian.
word.
Why'd
I'm
you
just a
read that
messenger.
one? Why'd you read
You
that
don't have to read it out.
It was automatic.
Again,
I'm sorry.
it's not gonna be in
He's gonna have to cut it out now. It was automatic. I'm just so used to it.
I am but a conduit
He's just
from
a
your
robot.
fans to you.
Alright, so do we like some variation of like
I like Meatbag.
my darling
My
meatbag?
darling Meatbag.
Dearest meat
Yeah,
bag.
dearest Meatbag.
Let's do dearest meatbag.
What's that?
This is gonna mess this up later, isn't it? When we're trying to read some like serious moments.
Oh, dearest.
Oh, sorry. Not my dearest, just
I
dearest.
think just dearest meatbag. Ellie sighs and bids you farewell, and you make your way to the
Poor
Stanford
Ellie.
Child Study Center. Palm trees, you tell Ian. Palm trees, he says.
Palm trees.
Oh look, we actually get to pick what his voice is like.
Yeah.
Oh, like
And then-
auto-tune.
Monotone like a classic robot, a sequence of auto-tuned notes like human speech
Like
but more
T-Pain.
musical. Oh man, I really wish we had an auto-tune like voice filter now.
I can auto-tune. I can download an app.
Or a
Do it.
nasal excitable
Do it.
voice like a hyperactive munchkin with a cold.
You know I can do that one.
A nasal, excitable voice like a hyperactive munchkin.
Oh no, I promise. Okay, full disclosure.
Let's let
C
you do it.
will be Tom Bombadil.
I don't want to hear that.
Oh,
Fine.
I want to hear. Let's hear it like a. Okay, Ian, you had to do the test voices.
Show
for
us our
each one.
voices. Show us our voice options. Let's
Let's
give us a
You
monotone
have to
robot
give me a
first.
sentence.
Say.
Not hello,
palm trees.
dearest
Palm-
meatbag,
not
or
palm
something.
trees.
Yeah. Hello, dearest,
Hello, dearest meatbag.
Hello, dearest meatbag. Hello, dearest meatbag. Hello, dearest meatbag.
That sounds just like the scientist.
I don't want to sound like the second one.
I
the
can't-
second one.
Hello, dearest meatbag.
Oh, that one's it.
Ian, you are so weird.
So creepy.
Hello, dearest meatbag.
Imagine the thing this is coming from too. It's like a mushroom thing with legs and
You're
arms that
gonna
are just
freak
like.
people out. Hello, dearest
Oh
meatbag.
yeah.
Okay.
Ian speaks with each syllable on a different note of a major scale, rising or
Requires
falling.
me to be in tune.
So you're supposed to sound like GLaDOS.
Kind
GLaDOS. However you pronounce
For the
that.
record,
I
they
like
are
that.
all about auto-tune.
Rising or falling in thirds and fifths when asking a question, expressing doubt, or providing a contrast. The lilting result sounds pleasant and a little otherworldly. Plus
That's
one to
me.
grace.
You're really graceful.
Ian turns his attention
No.
to the sky.
White palm trees.
Clouds, you say.
Clouds.
You think your word learning code is working. Ian is learning to associate words with things. Of course, Ian might currently believe that most things are either clouds or palm trees, but that's better than thinking everything is a palm tree. That is true. That's twice as good, right?
Here comes the Pippin reference again.
Ian turns his attention to the sun. Blinded, he panics and flails his multi-tool hands.
Also, always be looking at the sun.
Yeah.
These are so
Hey,
nice.
hey, look away, you say, guiding his head. Don't look right at the sun.
Think about
He
the
relents-
sun.
He relents to your touch, plus one to empathy.
Can you sing that like the auto-tuned voice though?
Think about the sun.
Can you download an
You
auto-tune
sounded
app
like
while-
Tiny Toon. Living in the sunlight, loving in the moonlight, having a wonderful time.
Oh my gosh.
Let's see if we can make this
I'm
work.
so.
Oh, did you get the app?
Alright.
Is it my turn?
Yeah,
Okay,
you
my
can
natural
start. If you don't want to read
Wait,
this
are
whole
you
thing,
going
I'll
to
take
see
over.
the children? The windows of Stanford Child Study Center
That's just what it's called.
are crowded with abstract crayon drawings. The signatures of their 2 to 5 year old artists are each unique in their interpretations of the Roman alphabet. Through a backwards S seems popular. Some common themes are monsters,
What a nice way to
parents.
say kids be dumb.
Oh, Ian. Some common things are monsters, parents, and you're pleased to note, robots. You have already asked permission to bring Ian here, and Professor Ziegler claims to have greased the wheels, whatever he meant by that, but the purple-haired undergraduate at the front desk still makes you wait an unreasonable amount of time as she confirms over the phone that Ian is allowed in the building. No, not a rowboat, a robot. Wait, you knew about this? But what about the other children? Do you think they can give informed consent?
Wait, so it's going to be around children either way?
Oh, great.
Wait, this was just a bad move with Ellie.
I guess so. We're not playing this right.
You're
I
gonna...
mean, we're not doing so hot with the ladies, but we have made Ian, so like, it's not called a choice of women.
There's still Josh. There is still Josh. We can be bi. I think. I don't know. You're gonna risk the lives of children over a grant? Like, I'm impressed. A guy living under a freeway overpass could pay my wages. No, of course I'm serious about grad school. I'm just trying to do a good job. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Absolutely clear. Bye.
The undergraduate gives you a sarcastic bow and gestures into the children's room beyond. Knock yourself out. As you carry Ian into the next room, you hear her mutter under her breath, "Weirdo."
Living up to it.
Fair enough.
It's otaku.
The children's room.
No mean teacher, it's otaku.
The children's room is full of little toys, brightly colored balls, dolls, and dollhouses, measuring cups, stethoscopes, and toy
Now,
tools.
how would you hate to be the kid that got the measuring cups? Oh man, look how much air there is. A quarter teaspoon.
Real objects are mixed indiscriminately with toys. The target age group often doesn't care about the difference. A couple of children silently play in the corner, but the place appears to be mostly empty during the weekend. Ian's attention is drawn to all the bright things in the room.
Sorry.
You begin by picking up a bright pink ball.
That is a cloud.
It's not a cloud, it's a ball, you say.
That is a ball.
You dribble against the floor. The ball bounces.
It bounces.
And so it goes throughout the
He's
afternoon
the scariest
and,
monster
and
robot
into the
ever.
evening. Ian is a quick learner when it comes to memorizing shapes, but as soon as you start describing social roles like the meaning of doctor, he starts to get lost. You'll need to find some way of giving Ian a larger body of background knowledge to work with. But for now, he seems to get the basic relationship between words and things, and that makes you happy. You return to your apartment in the evening, satisfied that Ian understands a little bit more about the human experience. +1 to empathy. So what are
Bye, pointy-haired Jedi. Nice
Bye,
having you.
pointy-haired Jedi.
Can I see your stats?
What are the stats
Also,
on
laser
Ian?
control wants to know if they had homework.
Humanity has raised a point.
Okay.
Ian has 7
Well,
autonomy.
like romance is Ellie now.
Oh.
Oh.
We can't romance anyone
Ellie
else.
relationship actually went up to 60%
How
since
did
last time
Joss's
we checked.
relationship go up to 52?
It's been 52 steadily since we started, actually.
Okay.
So anyway, Ian has 7 autonomy, 4 military, 9 empathy, and 9 grace currently.
The next day, the new semester begins. Though you've passed the point of taking classes, you're a teaching assistant, and that means instead of doing one homework assignment, you grade 50.
Yeah.
You're also busy writing a grant proposal for the National Science Foundation, trying to get an adequate or alternate source of funding that doesn't involve the military. Grant proposals are very long, it seems, and require you to make a lot of claims about things you don't actually know yet.
That is very familiar.
Thankfully, you still have time to see Ellie every so often, though that takes up much of your remaining time. You always enjoy your dates, and you often hear people say you're a cute couple. Between your other time commitments, you're in danger of hardly seeing Ellie at all. You had thought to yourself a developing romance with Ellie, but it doesn't seem to be happening in practice. Or is developing a romance with Ellie.
And we have 3 options here, so we can we'll just have to see each other a little less frequently. I'm really busy. I shouldn't be putting so much time into my advisor's grants. I shouldn't be spending so much time on Ian. Ellie is a real person after all.
Ooh,
That stings. Because, like, Ellie isn't even real.
Less time on the grants.
But, like, weren't we doing the grants because the advisor wouldn't do the grants because he wanted to do military?
I don't know. All that stuff is confusing. I like Ian and Ellie.
Okay,
Screw the grants.
here we go.
Oh, Reed's on.
Oh yeah?
What is this?
Hi,
What
Reed.
are you doing?
Hi, Reed.
It's Choice of Robots. It's a text-based game that's like a novel, but you pick things and then it like changes the story around.
It's
I can
about
sing a
robots.
lot.
We're a scientist named Rosie El Cazoro, for anybody new here who hasn't been keeping up, and we built a robot that we named Ian, and we are an antisocial nerd who
Accidentally developed a romance with Ellie after she touched our hair rudely.
yeah,
But then we showed her the pickle light,
I think that brings you up to speed.
and something happened.
Also, Ian is an insect with multi-tool hands. and-
Ian's robot has like a mushroom-shaped head that can see all the way around and has Swiss Army knife hands and little tiny wings.
I think
Also,
they're
I'm
big
Lord
wings.
of the Multi-Universe. That happened.
Yeah, Ian has acquired a cult in the meantime.
Alright. You don't really see why you should be
Sunset Cat.
spending so much effort writing grants
Dusty?
and sections of grants for Professor Ziegler. Okay, so yeah, if it was for Professor Ziegler, screw that. I don't like Professor Ziegler.
Yeah, he's your advisor, so.
This is not the education you signed up for. You begin phoning it in a little bit when it comes to these documents in an attempt to salvage your personal life.
Alright.
As a
Reed
result,
says that's pretty metal.
what is? Oh, the robot.
It's actually wood.
Oh yeah, the robot's
yeah.
made out of wood too, which
It
you
has
would
delicate wings.
appreciate. As a result, you start to see Ellie more again, and you feel comfortable referring to her as your significant other. You soon realize that while you're busy, Ian could be learning from the internet. The most important thing for machine learning is more data, and there's a lot of it out there. Lately, there have been a lot of custom hard drives on the market that are good at quickly retrieving particular kinds of information. What sort of hard drive did you order for Ian's long-term memory? We have a media-enhanced hard drive, good for quickly recalling faces and memories of events. A multi-blade hard drive that can efficiently store and query a giant amount of data. Or an encrypted and tamper-proof hard drive, making it more difficult for Ian to be tampered with or reverse-engineered.